Welcome to this chaotic travel vlog. I take you with me on my journey through Denmark and hope you like it. It's a bit random and a bit chaotic, but I hope you enjoy it. This is my first traveling vlog. While looking at other people's traveling vlogs, I quickly found out that almost all of them tend to film themselves while traveling, which makes perfect sense. When I was traveling and filming, I filmed what I saw and not myself from a third-person perspective, how I navigated through Denmark. So yeah, this is more of an experiment, and I will definitely continue doing traveling vlogs because that's a passion of mine. I love traveling. I love exploring. I'm very, very curious and I love learning, seeing things, always on a little adventure, looking around the next corner. It's 5 a.m. I'm so tired. Couldn't sleep because I was so excited. I slept like 1 hour. So we decided to go by train because it's better for the environment. So we started in southern Germany and went by train all the way up to northern Denmark. It took us the entire day. So I got up at 5 and we arrived in Denmark at 10 p.m. But once we arrived, I just fell into bed. The next morning, I decided to go for a walk. This will be the walk I took every morning after getting up. It became my morning routine to wake up, get dressed, go to the ocean, spend some time there, and then get back to have breakfast. I did this every morning. I spent most of this vacation in nature. And I do spend lots of time in nature here as well, but for some reason, this time, being so far away from home, it was an intense time of reflection. Having the ocean right in front of your doorstep is very special. I experienced the ocean as a very calming entity back when I was living on an island. This time it had quite a different energy, maybe because it was such a stormy season, or maybe because it's the Scandinavian Sea, not the Mediterranean one. I made sure to take some of the ocean water with me, so now every time a spell or a painting calls for cold, stormy Scandinavian energy, I have the right water to work with. Every day looked the same, kinda. First, every day I would get up and visit the ocean, of course, but after I spent the day exploring the coast. I had a bicycle and I just rode my bicycle along the coast, always just one step away from the ocean. A part of being in nature, I also spent a day discovering the town nearby. It was a very small town, very cute. All the houses were curved and the opposite of straight, like not one wall was straight in this village. I went to some art galleries and to museums and just took lots of time to discover the place. That's kind of the theme of this vacation, was being slow and mindful. Honestly, being in quiet contemplation. The last time I traveled was in February this year when I visited friends in Hungary. From February till September, so much has happened, but at the same time, I felt pretty stuck figuring out what the hell am I doing? What do I want to do and how do I get there? Very serious questions, especially if you don't know the answer. Also, I celebrated my birthday. For some years now, I use traveling specifically for my birthday. It's the ultimate gift I give to myself. Today's my birthday. I turned 26. But honestly, I kind of feel timeless. I don't know what it feels like to be 26. I think I stopped feeling my age when I turned 23. I come here every morning and I sit, listen, and look. A few days ago I actually saw 2 dolphins swimming right there. And I googled because I thought, are dolphins even native here? And the answer is they are not, but because of climate change they're coming here and live here. And the 2 dolphins I saw are actually a known couple, and I don't know, I felt very honored to have been present and witnessing their mood. And if I do this, then if a wave comes, see? Oopsally. If a wave comes, then it touches the bottom of my shoes. Well, that didn't work right now. But in general, I'm too short, I cannot reach the sea. See, only if there's a wave. Ah, yeah. Life is good. And this year I got so many presents. I'm pretty sure the last time I got so many gifts was when I was a child. Since I love playing board games, I knew I would get some board games for my birthday. And I made the crazy decision to take all of them with me on this journey, even though I was by foot. So I carried huge board games through the entire country to open them on my birthday. And I'm not sure if I would do that again.
Und ich meinte ja, deine Eltern haben dir gegönnt, weil das ist die Deluxe-Version.
Oh,
deswegen ist sie so schwer und fett. Weil, wenn du mal umdrehst, die ganzen Miniaturen sind mit dabei.
Nein. Oh mein Gott, what? Guck dir das an. Guck, wie gut die aussehen. Das ist wie Gwen in real life. From that night onward, we played board games every night. And the Witcher game took 4 hours minimum. It was definitely worth it to take them, even though I wouldn't do it again.
And also I can resolve this one.
A part of that, I just chilled out next to the ocean for the coming days. That's all I did every day. So much rest. It's a very untypical vacation for me. Usually I'm always on the go, always experiencing new things and traveling through a country instead of staying at one place. So this was very different. It reminded me a bit of the vacations I took when I was a child. with my parents. But I think it was the right time for this type of vacation. After half of the vacation, we switched places. So from the north, we went into the center and stayed at the huge island called Funen. We stayed there in one of the cities. Last year, while traveling to Norway, we spent a few days there as well. And it was so beautiful that we decided to come back this year for a couple of days. I decided not to film for the second half of this trip, just to keep the live YouTube balance on a healthy level. The only thing I did film was this one museum I went to, because it was so nice, it was so cool, I loved it, oh my god. It was a historical museum depicting how people lived through different centuries on the island in Denmark. And similar museums exist here where I live as well, and I love them here as much. They are so beautiful, very folk lore heavy. Lots of folk practices are depicted, lots of stories from old times. It would be a dream come true to work in a museum like this. I mean, it's more history heavy than archaeological, I think, but having a museum like this where you can actively participate and feel drawn into the world of all times is just so fascinating to me. And I think it's amazing how much history they can keep alive in this way. I really hope you like this short traveling vlog, and I hope I see you next time. Bye bye!